I just want to give you guys some pointers on some having better aim. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully, I know it helped me. I don't know how much it will help you, but if it does, let me know. Drop a comment, hopefully. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitch. What the hell? I'm trying to become a pro COD player. Today, I've been playing wagers like crazy. I've been winning money. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't been doing that much. Just 3. But anyways. So, to get started off with these tips, I'm going to give you quick little variations and tips on what to do. So basically, for what you want to start off with is centering. That's the biggest thing you want to have when trying to improve your aim. So if I'm gonna be running on the open, I don't want to run out there blindlessly. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna run down an alley, they can be here, 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 here. They can be any one of those places. If you're going to be playing competitive, or going to be public matches, any of those, they're just going to be in any one of those positions. Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm making a video right now, so give me a sec. So if I'm going to run down, I'm going to want to center correctly. And obviously sprinting, don't over sprint. That obviously fucks over a lot of people. I even do that sometimes. But say if I think the enemy is going to be over here, I'm going to be coming up. I'm going to play close quarters, close to the wall since I'm a sub. And then I'm going to try to like see if I can have them at that angle. So if I do pop out and they do happen to be there, it's just going to be a quick aim in and shoot. It's not going to be nothing too bad. It's going to be that with almost everything that you have. Centering is just a big deal. Like say if he's going to be on his heady, right? I'm not going to just run out here and fucking pre-aim. I'm going to be prepared for him being there, and I'm just going to shoot him off the heady. Even if he's not there, you just want to make sure. And you could do it with different variations. Like you don't have to naturally just follow a wall and peek out like that. You can jump around corners. And like say he's around that box. There's like a bunch of things you can do. If you want to slide up to a head glitch, that's also a really big thing that helps. Like sliding up to one like this, like you can center that way. I could pre-aim anything else. You can literally lean. Personally, in the competitive scene, leaning is what is it? G8, gentleman's agreement. So we don't do that. But if you're a pub player, leaning can help. Also, there's no recoil on leaning like whatsoever. So like that's overpowered. Also, another thing is aiming higher. Like ideally you want to be aimed right here in the middle of your screen, like eye level to other players, because it just helps, and I'll explain why. I know it sounds very like, oh, like common sense. That's common sense, bro. But like in reality, dude, it's like most people aim down here on the floor. They either aim down here, not this dramatic obviously, but I noticed that most people kind of aim right here. So if I was running to a hill or running anywhere and my opponent was to pop out right there, I would have to drag my analog stick up to the right, and that would take longer than if I was to be aiming normally just to the right. So it's timing is a big deal in this. So even a second is a big ass deal when it comes to being able to get the shot off on your enemy. Reaction time too, that's something that you're gonna have to work on with bots. Like just practice your snapping, you know, like if I was to snap on him, you can do that with anybody in any game. So snapping is a big deal. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, aiming in the middle is like super crucial. Like if I was to aim and they were to drop shot, I just drop down, or if they jump shot, I keep it there because they're gonna just be jumping straight into my shots, you know. Or I could just bring it up just a little bit to make sure I'm not shooting their legs, because you don't want to shoot their legs. It takes them more shots to kill them. Also, another thing is aiming in general. Let's get to the aiming and the whole recoil patterns. So basically, if I was to shoot this gun with no recoil, or not using my right analog stick, because ideally you don't really want to use your right analog stick when you're aiming. If I was to shoot, I have a recoil pattern, and that recoil pattern is always going to be there. You just have to know how to counteract that, and recoil patterns are very easy to counteract. Everybody gets used to it after a while. Once you play COD, you just realize. So a recoil pattern is I know it's gonna bounce up. Genuinely, I know it's gonna bounce up. I don't have to fight it to the right because, like, naturally, when you fight the recoil pattern, you'll keep it in one area instead of having it go up and up to the right or up to the left or scatter shot, anything. You just have to be able to counter that. So once you learn how to counter the recoil pattern and you're able to keep it in the same area, then you'll be good for an actual gunfight. And when it comes to actual gunfights, you don't want to use your analog stick like I don't want to follow my enemy like that, you know? Like if he's running to the side of me, I don't want to like follow him like that. Like that's just gonna throw my aim off completely. Like my bullets get scattered so far. Like look at it. 1, 2, 3. The chances of me maybe 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 I'm gonna hit my enemy, or 2 out of 3 I'm gonna hit my enemy. I'm not gonna hit him off all 6 shots that I need. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just make minor adjustments. The most of the movement's gonna be coming from your left analog stick, as you can see, and then fighting the recoil pattern and adjusting the aim just very, very slightly with the right analog stick. So if I was to, and the farther away you go, the less the recoil pattern is effective, or I mean the less the aim assist is effective. The closer I get, you're gonna see how much more it like makes my screen move, or my character turn his head. To fight that, you just want to keep, like I said, make minor adjustments with your analog stick, and do the most of the moving with your actual character. So do the strafing, and then fight the recoil at the same time. So all those 3 things are going to play into role of how you're going to shoot your teammate or your enemy. You can whatchamacallit, you can literally just, you don't even have to move. Sometimes you don't have to move. But if you're in a gunfight and they're shooting you back, you want to be, ideally you want to strafe to the side. You want to strafe left and side. So like, it kind of feels like you're not doing anything, but trust me, it really throws off their aim, and it's just not something that you want to fight against. Also, if they're strafing to the right and you're strafing to the right, try strafing to the left. I don't really know, like strafing is all what comes to you, what you find most helpful. And the strafing is a really big thing that I've noticed in competitive that people do a lot. And you have to force it until it comes naturally. Same with the aiming. So hopefully you guys learned something from this. I'm not the best player in the game, but I am going to try my best to help you. I think I am pretty decent. So if you guys need any sort of tips or tricks, let me know. I will try my best to help you out. And I want to really quick, know your placement. Like if I'm gonna play heady, I'm gonna have more protection than standing on the open. That's just something natural. Okay, but anyways guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, please make sure to comment in the section below. Comment in the comment section, my bad. And I will try my best to help you out. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.